go get back to the ship, guys.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
Hey, what about not going through Nightgale?
Yeah, I
Do
say
we know
keep
how
going,
to
yeah.
get to the ship?
Yeah.
Well, now that we're back on roads, we should be able to. We also got this new guy who should know his way around, right?
The new guy's with you, Ivan, and he's like, you just shot him because you didn't want to pay for the funeral?
December looks up from what she's doing and raises an eyebrow.
I mean, I guess you guys are pirates and all.
Arr.
I just can't imagine it being that expensive. Wouldn't it have just been worth the... It sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
December just kind of sighs and starts walking.
He shrugs, says nothing more about the matter for the rest of your trip. Ivan, as you guys are traveling with him, he seems to be a fairly relaxed guy. He doesn't seem to have too many worries, and he's pretty okay with doing amoral things. You notice him when you stop in a bar at the next town, swipe a drink from someone as he walks in, he just takes it off of their table and acts as if it's his own. So
he's enjoying being a pirate. This is good.
We're liking him.
you start to question whether or not he's enjoying being a pirate, or he's always been a brigand who just happened to be in a mine for a while. You're not sure what his deal is, but he seems really okay with being all this evil stuff.
Cool.
Let's take a look.
Nice guy.
Not really.
Bad.
You make to Rograg, and then to Nightingale's Crossing again, where you had these lovely little halflings last time.
Oh, these bitches.
Oh yeah, didn't they steal money from you, Livy?
Yes, but you don't see them. They are not around. Unless you
If they
guys
did,
cause any
December
trouble.
In this mood, if December saw them, it would not be good.
You guys get through Nightingale's Crossing to Brighton, to Duntale, to Sumas, and to Northall, and that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nights that you spend at an inn at 5 silver apiece, except for Tyrant, who sleeps outside.
Mm-hmm.
So each of you subtract 5 silver. Probably Lily needs to pay for Faye, since she has no money. Or it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 silver each of you. I'm sorry. So 2.5 gold for Anna and 5 gold for Lily.
I'll pay you back right when we're on the ship.
Yeah, well, we do need to figure out how we're gonna, get rid of this gem.
Let's go back to the parrot town.
Oh, yeah, good point. Smart.
Nobody's gonna ask where it's from.
Actually, I should detect magic on it.
Okay.
Tomorrow. And then during our travels, Neil, I'm gonna detect magic on it.
Okay.
And the symbol on Jeff's hand.
The holy symbol is non-magical. The crystal is magical.
It's magical!
Yes.
The crystal is magical? Oh, shit.
Yes, it is. So you guys get back to Northall. Finally, after this great ordeal and adventure, you get to Northall, and you go to where your ship is docked, and you see that it is not there.
Well,
The ship is not here.
They were supposed to leave a note for us with the harbor master, right?
yeah, we should go ask.
All right, let's just go ask.
You get up to the harbor master and say what?
Well, I wear my cloak way over my eyes so that he doesn't recognize me, and I tell them to let me go. Because, P.S., note that I was wearing my cloak with my hood up the whole time in that town, so my description would not have been remarkable whatsoever.
Yeah, I got that.
So I asked the harbor master if anyone left a message for Captain Anemoy.
Yeah. Someone left a message for Captain Anemoy. He starts flipping through some papers. Like a week and a half ago, it seems. A guy named Jefferson? He raises an eyebrow. A Captain Jefferson?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he hands the note to you.
We read it.
I hand it to... Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. I give him a silver.
Okay.
And I take it to Lily and ask her to read it.
I read it. Da, da, da.
Dear Captains Anemoy, your crew was not very happy with you. They've decided to be with me. Enjoy life on the land. Signed, Jefferson.
Wait. Would the guy that we paid like 100 gold do like not protect our ship?
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a really honorable mercenary.
Yeah, he was supposed to be ours.
It would seem you were wrong.
We paid him 100 gold to be ours, and that was his only job.
Well, and he's supposed to like if anything goes wrong, we're supposed to go back to that place and they'll reimburse us and stuff.
Yes, you will get a discount on this guy that stole your boat and your entire crew. That's a good point.
That was in Sunder, which is actually only 2 towns over.
Let us go. Bring the receipt.
Well, technically, they owe us a boat, kind of.
No, technically not. They owe you a refund on the brigand that stole your boat. Tyrant is really good with bookkeeping. He was an accountant for Minotaurs in Minotaria.
Well, I mean, it's better than 0.
You guys serious?
December's just completely not completely unaffected. She's showing no emotion. Her eyes are just dead.
So
just
you just left with our entire fortune and our boat and our crew.
You guys are taking this pretty well, I gotta admit. You went right to the receipt kind of thing pretty quick there. Doesn't seem to bother you.
Because that guy was so strong, he would have killed everyone that wanted to leave with our boat. It just doesn't make much sense.
In Minotaria,
That is a very good question to be asking, Faye.
If things are
Very
stolen,
perceptive.
we usually just kind of kill whoever did that. We kill them a lot.
Okay.
Also, he has your orc.
At least we still got our Minotaur.
That's who we're talking about. Is the orc. The orc.
He was
would-
expensive. You should check out the paperwork on him. You could get a good refund on that.
So what do you guys do now?
I want to go back to that town.
I'm
Will
gonna.
we Irish?
But I mean, like, immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Do you just stand on the dock looking at this note?
No.
Guys, we need to get back our ship. These fuckers gotta pay.
Yeah, we need to get like a small boat, and we need to go after them quickly. Otherwise, they will have spent
we're-
our fortune.
If I sleep, I can locate the ship.
We paid. Do you know how much we fucking paid for that ship? We
Yeah,
have
but there's
no
way more
way-
money than that. There's thousands of gold on our ship.
Yeah,
So
we
we
have
should go
about
get our
200
ship.
gold right now.
Yeah,
so-
but you said we need to get a ship to go get back our ship. How is that gonna happen?
And our
We
oh my
steal it.
god, our freaking catapults and shit. That's disgusting.
There's
So
4 of us. We can all sail, right? Or can Tyrant not sail?
Tyrant is not a sailor.
We're 3.
My cousin Lloyd in Minotaria was a sailor. One of the only Minotaur sailors there are.
Is the Arbor Master still here?
Yeah.
So okay. So did anything unusual happen when the ship left?
He says the ship. I don't know.
It did
I don't keep
fly.
track of everything that happens here. I don't even know what ship you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Then if you don't know, then it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we can just find
Do you
some-
know? Do you know of any crew traveling that we could up on board?
There are
if we
many.
wanted to
I mean,
travel?
what ship was it that left? I mean, I have notes here. What ship? I left notes of what days ships come in and go out.
It was the better than ours or something.
Flips through some pages. Yeah, they left. Guess the same time that note came in. The only thing I noted was that there was an argument aboard ship, and somebody left from it. An orc, kind of scary looking guy left.
So he's
So he
probably
might
back
be in
at
this
the market.
town. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I
Okay.
think I've seen the guy around. He looks about that tavern. He usually hangs out over there. He's
Maybe
been
I'll-
kind of noticeable these days. He's been hanging around, looking. Kind of keeps coming back to the dock. I've kind of wondered what's going on about him. What's
Oh,
the deal?
He is an orc.
Let's
Well-
get him. Oh,
Do you mind telling me what's going on here?
Well, yeah, I'm sure this guy will fill us in. And then
Okay.
maybe we'll fill you in.
All right. Well, good luck.
Cool.
I do have a mind.
So you guys go to the bar, and you see your orc Basilic there, fairly liquored up, leaning on his two-handed axe, which is very similar to the tyrant's two-handed axe.
Did you say his name is Aslik?
Basilic.
Okay. Continue.
Leaning on his two-handed axe at the bar, like with a a whiskey in hand, just kind of doing this and drinking.
I walk up and I say, WTF, Basilic. WTF.
Ah, you guys. Been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's what you were
Jefferson guy
supposed to
took
do.
your ship.
Yeah.
You did what about it?
Well, I considered killing him, but when every single member of your crew, including the first mate, sided with him, I figured
Which is
you'd
a total of 3 people.
4
Yeah,
people.
that's actually. Yeah.
A
No,
dwarf
it
and
was 3.
a dwarf, 2 human, 5 people.
No, he's a sailor. We left only enough.
Oh
people
no,
to-
that's right.
Yeah.
The Brandon
They can't even
Belfon-Draxus you
tell,
took with
Neil.
you. Never
They
mind.
can't
Sorry.
even tell, Neil.
It
3
was
people.
a total of 3 people.
Yeah.
Well,
And they
I
cannot
made the
sail.
decision there that you wanted us to protect the ship from people, but I figured
And one of them was a dwarf. Literally 2 humans. One of them had 1 arm. And
So
a dwarf.
2.5 men is what you're saying.
Literally
2 orcs, a
1
human, and a dwarf.
How
Or no,
would
a
they
dwarf,
even-
a dwarf, and a human, and an orc.
How did
One-armed
they
orc.
even
A
sail?
1-arm orc.
3.
Yeah. I figured
one
they
of
were
the
your
orcs who
crew,
came out.
and it would be more problematic if I killed them, and then people
No!
showed up and your ship
Kill
was
them!
impounded.
They're worthless. You.
If I had killed them, your ship would have been taken away, and I would have been dragged in for murder. Now,
They
If that's-
stole the ship, though.
it was, yeah, but if I killed them and everyone would have noticed since we were out at a bar when he said that he was taking the ship, if I had killed him right there, I would be in jail. They probably still would have taken your ship.
But the
We were all out drinking.
Back on the ship.
Wait
were out
until he's back in
drinking.
the ship.
This
Yeah.
is actually ludicrous. Like either
He
you
said
have
he
the
was
worst
taking the
judgment
ship.
in
I said the
world,
ship
or
belonged
you're
to you
lying.
guys. Look. He said he was taking the ship. I said the ship wasn't his to take. All the rest of the crew said yes, it was his to take. I threatened them. They got quiet. The crowd got quiet. It became a really big scene here in this bar. You can ask the bartender. He was there. They left. I went after them. Some people yelled. There was a large amount of attention drawn. If I had gone after them and killed them, I would be in jail for murder. Secondly, your ship would have been found out for what it is and would have been impounded, and you would have lost the ship anyway. Now, instead of losing the ship and me, you now have me with no
How did
ship.
they steal that ship with 4
Basilic,
people?
we
Yeah,
owe you
how
our
did they
debt
sell
of
the ship,
gratitude.
Neil? One of the
They
guys didn't
couldn't
have
have.
an arm.
This is actually
There are 3.
literally Hammerfist has 1 arm. There's 1 other human. And a
Whoa,
dwarf.
hey,
He
And
looks
you
at you guys and
told us
says,
that
"You know
we
what?
can't-
he's fully capable, okay? Come on.
I'm
literally-
not a sailor. I don't know how they sailed the ship.
I'm not-
They may have
I'm-
gotten help. I don't know. That's
It
not
wasn't
my
him,
job.
It was a one-armed man, guys. Come on.
Okay,
They
but
stole
but
so
then
much
again,
money
your
from us.
only job was to protect the ship, and you didn't. So
If I had killed them, the ship still would have been taken by the authorities
but I
here.
would have
What do you want
rather
me to do about
you
that,
killed
huh? Would
I
you
would
want
have
the
rather
ship's
you-
gone either way? Do you want me to be in jail? Is that what you want? Here, we can go talk to a guard. You can arrest me.
I would rather you do your job. That's it.
My job would have ended the same way.
Yeah,
Sure.
and at least you would have done your
Fine.
job.
He takes out a bag and slams it on the table. Here's your money.
I take it back.
Okay. You guys paid him 100 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Faye now has 100 gold.
Fuck.
Fine. Our business
I love
ends,
how,
and he
like-
turns and walks away.
We literally leave our ship with a highly trained mercenary who we paid tons of money and people who are not capable of fighting and our most loyal crew member. And we don't leave enough people that if any one of them leaves, that the ship can be sailed.
And they're
And yet
just 3.
somehow it still works.
I agree with Anna. Neil, how did they orchestrate this?
Jeff, first of all, don't laugh at your own jokes. Second of all,
But for real, one of them doesn't have an arm.
Yes, I'm
He's
aware of this
half
detail.
movement speed. And our orc was like, oh, a dwarf and a guy with no arm.
I'm glad we're having this talk, guys. Just so you know,
Yeah.
some would say people with one arm sail better because they're even more motivated, and I think
He never
Yeah,
sailed.
this-
He was super depressed.
a lot can happen in a couple weeks. He learned.
900
you.
gold.
900
900
goals, Mark
gold.
said.
900? Did you paid half up front, half at the end,
Nope,
right?
fully paid up front.
Yeah, fully.
Mark,
That's
can you
fight it
confirm that?
yourself.
I did?
Yeah, Mark said that. Yeah.
Neil's
That
really
was great.
trying.
Sweet. No, great. You get
But
900 gold.
At least
Done.
the scurvy dogs can give us numbers that will protect us from being completely screwed.
No, that's great. The only reason I went with the 100 is because Faye said that they paid him 100. I didn't remember the number. I was not trying to screw you. That was legitimate.
Did you forget how many people it took to sail a ship too?
No, I did not forget how many people it takes to sail a ship.
And how many people it takes to defeat a super orc?
The orc didn't fight.
He thought there were 5 people aboard, but when we pointed that out, it didn't matter anyway. So I'm
It
pretty
didn't-
sure I'm just stolen no matter what actually happens in the Neilverse.
Yeah, at least 3
Now, are
guys.
you being bitter, or is that what you actually think? Do you think I would actually be like, you know what? I just don't want them to have a ship anymore. I'm just going to take their ship.
You
Fuck it.
literally did say there were 5 people aboard our ship.
And then
then
there
we
were
I
like,
was counting the
there's
number of
actually
people on the
3.
list because I forgot that half of them were taken with you. But when the plans were made to do this, everything was fairly well thought out. Trust me, there's no like DM hacks. I'm not like, screw their ship. I'm tired of them having a ship in a pirate campaign.
But you did think there were 5 people against
I said
one orc,
5
and
people
then we
when
pointed
during the
out-
conversation when I made plans for what happened here, everything was taken into account. Trust me, everything is fine. This is a unpleasant moment for you guys. You will get through this, and you will be better for it in the end.
Or maybe
Try
they
not
won't.
to point fingers.
They could die as well.
You could die
So
actually.
did the orc,
This could
did
be
the
the end of
orc
it.
leave? Like, did he storm
Yes,
off?
you guys were yelling. He threw down a bag of money, and stormed off.
Would do you guys agree with my decision?
What was your decision?
Oh, we have no
Just-
gold right
Yeah,
now.
you should cut the bangs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's good to have some money.
Fuck that useless guy. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so now we have a total of almost 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Neil, I have sailor knowledge now. Do I know
Yes.
if we were to buy a small, like, super small boat that would just carry us all to the pirate island, would it get there?
We could ask for passage on another boat to carry us. Fuck, they wouldn't know that location. We could ask them to carry us to
let me grab my
the
boat.
adjacent island. Because there was an island that was known to people. That wasn't so far.
Yeah.
And then
But
from there, we could probably find some fishy person to carry us to the island.
Or a small boat.
Or a small boat.
You guys made Neil quit.
Let's see.
He's back. You're lucky.
Well, I'm glad we got our money back, actually, because he didn't do shit so far. He actually
fuck
didn't
is
do
this?
anything.
It literally,
Well,
like,
I do want to point out that when presented with 2 mercenaries, the young, fit human who was in great shape and very active, and the kind of overweight orc, you went with the cheaper option.
Well, at least we got reimbursed for it.
Did we get the cheaper version? I
Yes.
thought we got the like more parody version.
You got the guy who
December-
who said it was less money.
December mutters under her breath, that's what we get when December doesn't get involved in hiring decisions.
Oh please, you were not there.
That's what I said.
Okay, get the fuck out. And I leave it at bittersweet. I split from the party.
Okay, guys. So,
That's it. Faye leaves the party.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm like I wander away.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I'm. Tyrant is very sensitive to all the yelling that's been going on, so he kind of walks outside as well.
Okay.
And he's going to go eat grass.
Is he nervous eating?
Yeah, it's pretty nervous. He
No.
chews and digests quicker.
A ship that would be pirated by 3 people, or not pirated, manned by 3 people. You can't find There are no seaworthy ships that can be manned by only 3 people. Well, you could get a small sailing, like
Is anyone
literally
seeing the
just a
irony in
freaking
this?
sailboat. So what?
I hate to do this because I actually like. I like watching you guys argue. You just said there's no boat that's seaworthy by 3 people, right?
I was actually in the middle of
Exactly.
reversing my statement. I was saying that there's no
How convenient.
large boat that would carry 3 people. You could get literally not a ship, but like a boat, like a small sailboat that would just be like barely room for 3 people. The quarters would be tight, and you could sail that pretty much wherever you wanted in this area.
And approximately, would we know the general price of such a boat?
There is no general sailboat on here. How much does this? If you're interested in buying one, ooh, let me just compare prices, and I can get a very general idea
how
of
about
how
we
much they
rent
cost.
it?
Well,
You
I
do
think-
not rent. No one rents you a ship.
Neil, it's renting. Like
Yeah, I know. If you want to steal a ship, that's fine, but like literally, there's no
I
such
just
thing
want
as
to know how
renting a
much
ship.
it's worth.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the price.
How about we hop on board a ship that goes towards the Pirate Islands, and then we kind of just do that?
Well, I just want to know if there is such a boat, because then we can avoid all attention and any possibility of our gem being stolen.
Where the hell is the prices in here?
But we can just pay as passenger and like pick boats that go
Cargo.
towards the right
Here we go.
direction. Like we don't even need to go straight up. We can like go boat to boat.
The fuck is a Krug? I would say you can buy such a thing. The cheapest. That's a push boat. That's a outrigger.
Oh
What
my
is
god,
an
I'm gonna
outrigger?
kill Emerson.
Dang it!
so
I let
bad.
December down again. I forgot something so important.
What, on the boat?
No, when we got outside of the mining town, Lily was going to detect my saddle so I could go find my horse.
Mm.
Well, now it's too late.
Also,
Okay, well, can we just write into the story that
fucking mushrooms! The fucking
Are those on the ship?
mushrooms. Yeah!
Oh,
They were
my
in the fucking...
Can we just write into the story for the sake of continuity that you did do that spell and
Yeah,
that you
no,
couldn't find it?
Yeah, I'm like it's
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
And I have the pearl on me, so fuck that. And...
You have the goo.
You have the goo?
Well,
I
you
have
got
to.
it. You got it in the mines. So
Yeah. It's in
Yeah,
the-
but I don't have the mushrooms. They're definitely on the boat.
Well, we know where they grow.
At least.
yeah.
okay.
Well,
so you need
I can
something a little bit
detect the
bigger.
ship
Outrigger.
technically.
So that is
Well, technically, I have the black pearl. We could sell that to buy a ship.
fishing boat. Okay. Yeah, you can buy a fishing boat for 200. What is it right here? Fishing. 350 gold for a small fishing boat. You would not actually have like a room to be in. You'd like have to bring a tarp and put the tarp over you and like sleep out in the open ship and carry all your supplies that way. If there's a storm coming, it is not very seaworthy at all. It would flip in a storm pretty easily. But you could buy a fishing boat, which could, in theory, get you there. It would be dangerous, but it could do it.
Okay. Well, it is 9:30. So, do we want to leave our decision for next session?
Yes.
Oh man, what a week!
Also, to note, we have Tyrant. Tyrant, your mission here was to get the gem, split the money of the gem, and then head back to the island. So,
Well, to get the money for that, he needs to come back with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Our goal
Okay.
right now, alongside Tyrant, I think, is to retrieve the ship, ideally, and head back to the island and then sell the thing.
okay. Well, there we go. I will definitely have a Q&A up for you guys this week. I will not answer questions regarding how the ship was taken and how it was manned and that sort of thing, because that should be part of the mystery that you guys are figuring out. There should be lots of questions, and I won't answer them all.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Cute. All right. Shout outs, Jeff.
Just as always, thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun. Even though you guys are all really, really pissed, it was just a great show. A lot of fun.
God damn it.
For me personally, I'll be playing against a Velo on Thursday, so check out the MLG tournament. And then tomorrow we're doing
Good
Real World
luck.
Solemn. Thank you. That's it.
Anna?
And it's Anna's birthday on Saturday, so everyone wish Anna a happy birthday.
Happy
Turns 24.
Oh, that's so
Aw,
sweet.
best husband ever.
She'll be 24.
I don't have to lie about my age, but thank you.
Not when I do it for you.
Just so it's clear, because I know a lot of people often are confused, December is really, really upset. And I like to argue with Neil because it's fun, and I hope he thinks so too. But I am personally not upset. and this is a really fun game, and I appreciate you guys watching. And I appreciate those of you who have been really interested as December's backstory starts to unfold. She's a crazy, emotional wreck all the time, so it's really hard to roleplay her, and I appreciate people who stick up for me when people say, December wouldn't do that. So thank you, people. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Also, this big project that I've been working on for like a year is absolutely 100% coming out on Valentine's Day. I'm committing to that. Even if it's like not finished, I'm still posting it on my YouTube channel. So happy Valentine's Day to you. Check out youtube.com/AnnaProsserTV, and everything, including that, I will shout out on my Twitter when important things happen, which is @AnnaProsser. So thank you again to all of you who make this possible, and especially to the Scurvy Dogs and all of our mods and people who tune in every week. You guys are the community that's building around the show that's actually making it possible, and I am so unbelievably thankful to you. I can't even express it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Next.
Yeah, Steph.
When Anna said plus, watch me when I stream some CSGO with my team. I continue tomorrow and Thursday night at 9:30 Eastern time. We do multi-Twitch, trying to get a sub button. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This was a fun episode. There's so many things that started this episode that will affect the storyline and what the players will do for a long time to come. So just keep that in mind. Keep in mind things that happen, because this, whether the players know it or not now, was a very influential episode. And everything building up to this has been.
He loves to watch us suffer.
For me personally, I am about to embark on my weekly 24-hour stream, although this is all in build-up for next week. Next Friday, the 21st, we are starting our attempt is the keyword here, at our 90-hour marathon stream. So this is the preparation for that. We just did one on Sunday, from Sunday to Monday. That was great. We did like 26 hours before I had to go do D&D somewhere else. We're going to do 24 right now. We're going to start from the start of Misscliks, so from 5:30. So if you want after this to do something, you can head over to twitch.tv/Koibu, and we'll be doing some fun stuff there until it is time for... What are we doing tomorrow? Crap, we have roleplay tomorrow. Roleplay Solemn. All right, we're not going to do a full 24 hours. I'll get at least like 6 hours sleep before Solemn. But we're going to do like 18 or 15 hours or something. So that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the night. You can watch that and it'd be great. Other than that, you can follow me at Twitter, at Koibu0.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching so much. Really appreciate it. So make sure to tune in next week to know what happens. Besides that, we're going to be we're trying to launch Misscliks soon, the website. So if you're interested in getting involved into esports or gaming and like to support the cause, go to www.misscliks.com and you can apply to be a writer, so that can get your foot through the door in the world of gaming and esports. So I suggest you do that if you're interested.
And even if you're not, if you want to spread the word about that, that would be great.
And for my stuff, follow me at LivinPink SC2, Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. It's just LivinPink. And yeah, that's it. YouTube.com/Misscliks. Also to check other episodes.
Stephanie wants us to say, Stephanie Powell, that we will announce the writer choice for February 18.
On the show, right?
On the show, if I'm not mistaken. So next week we will announce whoever got selected.
So thank you for watching. See you guys next time, 8:30 p.m. EDT Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.